celebrating each of these businesses here who have been nominated for amazing awards at the Business from the Heart Conference and Awards Gala. We have actually at the Grand Connection 7 members who have, and we are celebrating today. So we'd like to let you know what these awards are about, this conference, and share each of our members' stories on how it feels to be nominated for such prestigious awards. This evening, as well as conference during the day, is really to support and honor wellness, holistic, and heart-centered businesses. Jenny Rice is the visionary of this conference, and she's also the owner of Your Holistic Earth. And the Grand Connection virtual edu networking community is honored as well. We have been nominated. Susan and I have been nominated for 2 awards, the People's Choice Award and the Impact Award. And we have an amazing supportive community that really brings you education for business, visibility, and making those grand connections. We're really honored in regards to the People's Choice Award because our community celebrates with us. And the Impact Award, we've really witnessed the transformation of businesses in our community and the impact that has happened for them in regards to success, collaborations, and incredible connections. And I'd like to introduce our first member, and her name is Melissa Deely. She chooses continually to be this example for us in holding the space and training and teaching others on how to be healthy and live in wellness. And she absolutely is passionate about not doing it alone. Having gone through her own wellness journey, she's here to support many, many people to detoxify their body, their mind and soul, and turn back the clock, giving you back your energy, your vitality, and joy for life. Now, Melissa, you've been nominated for 3 awards and accepted for the Quality Care and Entrepreneur Award. Tell us how it feels just to be nominated and receive this type of acknowledgement.
Carolyn, thank you. And also thank you for that wonderful introduction. You can just do it for me in the future. It was perfect. And to be nominated for this award is such an honor. I'm actually the proud recipient of the 2021 Quality Care Award. And so to be nominated again in 2022 is just validation that what I am doing is what people need and they appreciate it. And I really do pride myself on the quality care I give to my clients. And so it is with such deep honor and goosebump moments to have been nominated again for that award, as well as the Entrepreneur of the Year award, because we all know it's not easy to be an entrepreneur. And these 2 categories have so many other wonderful nominees that I know it's going to be a very tough choice for the judges to choose. And I'm just honored to be amongst all of those other amazing people.
Yeah, and you know what I love is the connection that we're having right now too. I mean, to me, community is everything. That's why I love the Grand Connection, is that we can join here on this restream and connect, create, and collaborate together, which is actually what's happening. So I just really congratulate you, Melissa. I celebrate with you in being honored. And this conference during the day is going to be incredible. And also in the evening, one of the things that you can do is you can get dressed up for the awards gala. I mean, how often do we get to get dressed up? We don't. So I think that's very exciting.
I'm going to be tuning in from Florida because I'm down there for a conference at the same time, and I'm going to have to run away from that evening event to come on this, and I'm excited to do that. And you're absolutely right what you said earlier. None of us do this alone, and so I'm very grateful for each and every one of you, for the Grand Connection, and for being able to be part of a tribe where we all support each other and get to build our businesses and do it in flow with joy and serve the greater world.
Absolutely. And it really is about making a difference. And our next member makes a huge difference in businesses and supporting them to really make a difference in the world themselves with their business through podcasting. Michelle Abraham is an international speaker, podcast host, podcast producer, and she's launched over, I think it's well over 200 shows now and manages over 300. Well, the number keeps growing there. And she manages over, well, the notes I have is 55 episodes a week, but it's probably higher than that too. And, Michelle, I just really respect your passion. And you have grown a six-figure business while raising small kids and off the grid in a cabin. I mean, how magnificent, And Michelle, you were nominated for 3 awards as well. And you chose the People's Choice of Canada and the Champion Award. So just tell us how you feel about this whole opportunity.
Yeah, well, as a winner of the Entrepreneur of the Year award a few years ago, I can tell you that it was a huge honor to be nominated and to be a part of this group of amazing people who are out there changing the world with everything that they're doing. And I especially feel really grateful to be nominated for the Champion Award because it is my absolute favorite thing to do in my business is support the other people getting their message out there in the world in a bigger way and using their voice, especially through podcasting. So to be nominated for that award especially has really touched me. And I just can't wait to be a part of the event. And so the Words Gala, like Melissa, I'm actually going to be tuning in from another event in Vegas that night. But I will be super excited to celebrate the awards gala with everyone. And I get to speak during the day at the conference. And what I get to share is how people can take their message, even if they don't have their own podcast, and be a podcast guest on other shows. We're going to be showing our 5-step system to getting booked on other podcasts, as well as the 10 tips to be an amazing guest. So I'm really looking forward to that day. It's one of my most favorite events of the year. So, and I'm so grateful for you guys and to be surrounded by other amazing individuals that are out there serving the world and doing amazing things.
Well,
and I can tell you,
yes, go ahead.
I was going to say, I wouldn't have a podcast if it wasn't for Michelle. She's taught me everything I know. She is the best podcast coach out there. And I'm so grateful for the work that you do.
Thanks, Melissa.
So are we. We're getting close to launching our podcast. And I just think podcasting has really changed the world too in the last few years. And since, the big hard right we took a few years ago, and how people are just learning and growing and realizing that there's businesses out there that really want to impact their lives in really meaningful ways. And I'm so grateful to our community at the Grand Connection. And Susan and I are both so honored to have created this community that we get to connect and create opportunities together and collaborate. So thank you, Michelle. So our next member is an amazing woman, and her name is Jackie Lappin. And what she does is she helps authors, coaches, speakers, and entrepreneurs really connect with their next followers around the globe and really get booked on multiple platforms to grow their business. And Jackie is so passionate. She is so kind and has an amazing heart to contribute to businesses. And her business is Speakertunity. And she has programs, tip sheets, regional directories, and offers a Speaker One sheet graphic design service and a turnkey success booking system. It's incredible. Now, Jackie, you have been nominated for the Heart-Centered Business. And what a perfect alignment with who you are and how you show up in the world and make a difference. So I'm super excited for you too. So tell us how that is for you to be nominated for this award.
Well, Carolyn, thank you so much. I am just thrilled that others would see in us that we are heart-centered. And I'm a kindred spirit with Michelle. I mean, our mission is to get people out on stages, whether it's conferences or meetings or resources of any kind, podcasts, virtual summits, TEDx's, because we know that there are so many people here that are part of the Grand Connection and beyond the Grand Connection that really have work to do in the world to lift people up, to improve their businesses, so that we can all make the world a better place. And the fact that others see us as doing that from a place of service is really honoring to me. Because we're out there. Our purpose is to serve others. And I love the fact that we can integrate into all kinds of communities, as I'm a member of the Grand Connection, and for people to welcome us because they know that our intention is to serve the greater good. So for me, I'm delighted to be part of this and to be honored in this way. And my incredible team at Speakertunity, because I cannot do this alone. Not when you have 75 directories of one kind, 60 directories of another kind. I mean, this is all a team effort. And I have to tell you that my entire team is heart-centered. So they wouldn't be a part of this if they weren't. So I'm thrilled. I'm honored. I'm grateful. I will be there with some kind of bells on that night. So it's going to be a joy just to be in company with so many incredible people like yourselves, because we see this as we are part of an incredible tribe of people who are all leading the world into a better place.
I agree 1,000%, and I know Michelle does, and I know Melissa does too. So she's been having some issues with her internet, and so Melissa, we wish you much success there. And also, Jackie, us coming together, it has so much more of a stronger impact in collaborating and coming together to serve and creating, podcasts together, being a guest on a podcast, in supporting people to have more stages to go speak and share their message and meaning of that message. So, I just love the Grand Connection for that reason. And we are completely blessed to have such heart-centered businesses, as well as, your Holistic Earth, who is putting on this event. And Jenny Rice comes from exactly the same place that we do too. So I really want to acknowledge Jenny for all her work in putting this conference during the day on. It's from 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 Pacific time. And then it's 5:30 to 7:30 for the gala evening. So I put some information below that you can click on the link and register. And for all Grand Connection members, Jenny has given us an incredible discount opportunity benefit for the Grand Connection members. So make sure that you go to the membership hub, and under member benefits, your link will be there. So I just want to thank you, Michelle, you, Jackie, and Melissa for coming on today and really celebrating together, because when we serve so much in our lives, it's just wonderful to receive. And this nomination is really a receiving of that positive feedback from our communities that we serve. So thank you. And we hope that we see you at the event on October the 21st. Thank you.
Thanks, Carolyn.